and then just turn it right down low, shut the hood.
Beautiful on the plate.
Mate, it was incredible.
First thing I bought, we did not have a sofa when we arrived because our stuff was on a ship on the way over. We went and bought a big motherfucker barbecue.
You've had 700 people buy the book.
Yeah.
Only 100 of those have actually come through to the program.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to know the other 600. Why didn't you read it? Because that's going to give you the best source of information to find out why they didn't read it. You don't need 4 events a year.
No.
You could maybe do 1 event every year.
Yeah.
It could be, come to Australia, g'day mate, Mick Dundee, all that jazz.
I mean, I've said it's a 1 hour call.
Get that on video.
Yeah.
I haven't ordered food. I was trying to find somewhere, but I couldn't find anywhere that was open when I was looking. Have you found somewhere?
No, I thought you.
No, I was on it, but I kind of got sidetracked. Can you see what you can find?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What would you prefer?
As close to healthy as possible. Obviously, personal profiles get greater reach than business profiles.
Yes.
So that's why you want to share the content across. If you've got a highly engaged personal profile, it just amplifies.
We see it for a while. I was saying yes to all friend requests on my personal profile because they're to me filmmaker.
Boom!
That's a sale. That's what you like.
What's really important for you to understand from a Facebook perspective is the more organic reach that your page gets organically, the less you're going to spend on your acquisition and your ad spend. Instagram allows up to 30 hashtags per post. So what I did is I went and basically researched what are the top hashtags on Instagram. All right, we got some birthday cards. This is the benefit about writing like in hieroglyphics. You can literally write anything, and as long as it looks like what you want it to say, it doesn't matter how it's spelt. Except for that one, that looks like Happy Bitch Day. It's really important for all of us to be really conscious about every single word that comes out of our mouth and how we use words to describe our experience in life. Because the way that we use words to describe our experience has huge implications in the way that the world shows up for us. You know, there's the old saying, when you change the way you look at the world you look at changes. Even using words like overwhelm can be replaced with, I'm learning an enormous amount of information right now. And again, it's such a small thing, but the consequences at a neurological level mean the difference between this is a bad experience and this is a learning experience. If I knew then what I knew now, oh my God, we would have probably 5 million followers on Facebook right now. So Snapchat right now is a land grab, and the people who are active on Snapchat, the people who are providing good quality content on Snapchat are going to be the market leaders in that space. I'm with a few people that wanted to say something.
Oh, really?
That's what you call fucking inspiring. That's how we scale the unscalable, is we just remove me completely from every non-essential thing that I can be doing to focus purely on content production, leading the team, speaking opportunities, and just getting the word out there, getting the message out there. And in a nutshell, is just trying to help as many fucking people as possible. That's what we've got to do. That should be our number one focus, because that's our purpose, is helping business owners succeed. Once upon a time to do this, you literally needed probably about anywhere between $300 to $500 million to do this, going back 20 years ago. Now, you just need a telephone and an internet contract, and you're there. We've had some incredible stuff going on here in the last, God, what has it been? The last 4, 5, 6 weeks. And what I want to do is take the time and the opportunity to really connect and also share with you guys the lessons that have been coming through at a leadership level with the growth that we're experiencing right now. Look, I'm going to be completely honest. We've gone through a number of team members in a very short period of time for a whole range of reasons, because it would be very easy in the situation that we are in here to be really looking at this as a negative thing. But it's very important to understand right now, your business in every way, shape and form, in every situation, is a direct reflection of you. And it wasn't until I was sitting down with Marie, who's been an incredible support, all the way through. She's an incredible leader in this business. And we sat down and we're looking at it and we're reflecting. We're going, oh, this is really interesting. Why do we think there's been a shift in the culture? Because the shift in the culture has a direct impact on the shift in performance. And I was sitting there going, you know what? I'm trying to hire 6 people right now. I'm nervous about hiring new people into the culture when it's off course right now. And I said, before we can even consider, going through with any of the hires that we have in the pipeline right now, we have to understand what's going on. We have to look at how we got here, but more importantly, we have to correct course as quickly as possible. And it was interesting after about, and by the way guys, I just want to check in here. Is this conversation of any interest, any value so far? Perfectly relevant? Yes, yes for sure, absolutely. So what I need to hear right now, hell yes, 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 yes. Okay, I sat down with Marie, and as soon as I realized, holy shit, we haven't, month 5, we've had 1 monthly review, we haven't even had our first quarterly meeting. I went, wow, I can get it. I get it. And I said to Marie, I said, dude, I've been leading from the sidelines. I haven't been leading from the front. But I started getting in on the daily huddles and coming into the office for the daily huddles. And then I started to realize, wow, even the daily huddles, although we're going through them, we're going through the motions. We weren't doing a daily huddle. We were just going through the motions, filling blank space, kind of trying to remember what we did. And I was like, holy shit, guys, we need to completely reassess. Kind of good to know that this stuff happens to you, Kerwin. Oh, dude, we haven't even started yet. Let me pour it all out for you. But what I want you to understand as a little side note here is the perspective by which I've embraced these challenges. The perspective by which I've embraced these challenges, this is all my fault, this is all my responsibility, but this is exactly what I need to know. We're about to go from a 10-person team. In the next 6 months, we're probably going to be a 20, 24-person team, and I need to learn these lessons now, because if I learn them, come 24 people in this team and I make this mistake, it could be, a lot, it could have a much greater impact. So I said to Marie, okay, something's off. So I literally had that realization, stood up, walked out into the office, and I said to the team, everybody, whatever you're doing, drop it right now. Whatever appointment. And Sean's like, oh, I've got a meeting. I was like, I don't care, you've got a meeting. Okay, reschedule it, send them a text, tell them you're gonna be late. All hands on deck right now, we've got to have a chat. And so I put everyone into the boardroom. And here's where it got really interesting, because I was like, guys, I don't know if you can feel it, but I can certainly feel it. The culture is off. We're not moving in the direction that we should be based on the culture right now, based on the current today, not yesterday, not the day before, today. So what was interesting, although the team felt the shift, for the most part it was deeply unconscious, when we brought it to their attention, they immediately knew exactly why it was off and where it was off and what had to be done. And I was amazed at what came out of that meeting. We walked out of that meeting, boom, and there's a complete shift in the vibe in the office. The energy went through the roof, and the performance has probably increased by about 40 or 50% since that meeting, just as a result of that. And I think part of building the strong culture is every now and then we've got to step back from the sidelines. But I think what I now need to know, what I need to do moving forward is I need to do it with a little bit more awareness, a little bit more consciousness around when I step back from the sidelines, I've got to be there, ready and waiting, that if I need to be subbed back in, if someone, twists an ankle and goes, I need to get subbed in, I need to be able to get in there and tag team and jump back into the business or jump back into the front, to the spotlight, to the leading from the front position very quickly. The reception that the team had, they all felt loved. And the most incredible thing, we just hired a girl. She goes, I could feel that the energy was off. But every other place that I've been, whether you feel the energy's off, it all gets left unsaid. No one says anything, and in many cases it just festers. She says, I've never seen anyone pick up on something so quickly and then just bring everyone together, bring it out, clear it, and then feel the impact of what happened. She goes, it was incredible to watch. So it wasn't like I was sitting there going, oh my God, I can't believe all these things are happening. I was like, wow, I can see the balance. And I'm seeing, we talk about bringing hindsight forward into the moment. It's so inspiring to know that when you are grateful in situations where other people would perceive it as stress, not just the invigoration, but the energy that is produced, the useful energy, the clarity, the inspiration. As I said, I had trouble sleeping Monday and Tuesday night because I was so inspired by the understandings and by being able to see. Yes, we had some drawbacks when it came to some of the challenges that were coming forward, but what were the benefits of these? What was the benefits of these drawbacks? What were the benefits of these challenges? Because if there's any part of your business right now that isn't working and you're blaming anyone else except for you, you are not getting the lesson. Everything is my fault. Everything is your fault, and it's not until you have that extreme level of ownership, not in a book, not as a concept, but as a practice where you go, look, this has happened. It would be so easy for me to say, well, it's their fault. Yeah, it's their fault, they did it. No, it's your fault. It's your fault, because on some level, you, not only did you hire that person, not only did you support and train, but on some level you created that, you manifested that, you co-created it based on an intention that was set to give you a lesson that was required for you to go to the next step. Apart from being too good to be true, it doesn't actually tell me what it is, and the call to action is to facts. Okay, this just really highlighted the fact. What did you just say, Matthias?
I don't even know what fax is.
He doesn't even know what a fax is. For fuck's sake. Jesus, faxes.